Hello, hello, hello. Yes, I know I've returned again. This is the 23rd episode of the Mental Threads podcast. I am now here with another special guest. I've met this woman way back in 2018 and everything. We're kind of reconnecting right now and whatnot. And she goes by.
Be the creative. What's up, y'all?
She used to go by Rooftop. Now she's BD the Creative and everything. And right now you're like the president of Nothing But the Arts, correct?
Yeah, organizations, campus-based NCCU chapter. We got many chapters. We the first though. We the first. Shout out NCCU MBTA.
Yeah, man, it's good, man. You know, Nothing But the Arts and everything. I understand. And you're like a rap artist too?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Podcast, man. You want me to pause?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a second. Back on, so we had a little bit of a detour and everything. But yeah, we're pretty much talking about just how you're pretty much the president of the Nothing But the Arts chapter and how there's like...
Oh yeah, on NCCU campus, we was the first chapter to open up. We started off on 2018. Our founder is Star Jackson. She actually turned the organization into a nonprofit. So that's really dope. She's really dope. Y'all should go check her out as, Star Jackson, on Instagram. She got a podcast as well, and it's really, really good information. She's a very growth-based type of woman. So if you want to grow, you want to learn something new, you should definitely check out her podcast, especially about being like a creative.
Okay, well, nice. It's a Mental Threads podcast. I mean, that's amazing. No, I'm just playing. No, but for real though, like I might want to check it out. What's the podcast called again? You don't even know what it's called?
Nah.
What's their Instagram again?
It's Star. It's like Star. It's STARRA.
Yeah, you can just send me the link after we're finished.
But y'all can follow me on Instagram at BTHECR3. Oh, no, it's E. I'm sorry. Can we start this over?
No, you ain't gonna start over. Just let it flow. It don't matter. We can come back and we can I can just drop it in the link and everything. I've been looking up you on Instagram and everything, and I can pretty much add your Instagram to the post. Every time I drop an episode, I upload the episode being uploaded on my RSS basically, and then you just pretty much I'm gonna just put your Instagram on it. You ain't even got to do all that. So it's just it's all good. It's all good. We're just talking. There ain't no pressure. Right. Ain't no pressure. I really don't have to keep redoing this and everything because we're already 2 minutes in. So it's not big deal. Just let it flow and everything. Now I understand so it's in my last episode I was just talking to Tay about us as artists pretty much just expressing ourselves in our music. I just dropped my mixtape Ego Trip in April and everything, and he's in the mix of just trying to drop more songs himself.
I actually dropped my first project not too long ago. It's called ALVANC. Y'all should go check it out. It's on SoundCloud. It's really some songs that I wrote a long time ago. I just felt like it was time to just let everybody else hear them. 'Cause, you can only sing songs to yourself for so long.
Oh, no, I feel that. I feel that for real, man. And, in my case, I used to write, when I was 13 a whole lot and everything, a little bit. I do a little poetry. I kind of fell out of love with it for a little bit. But I always had, this urge to, want to write music and everything. I want to do stuff of that nature. So I dedicated earlier this year to just nothing but trying to get this mixtape out, because it's I had, a certain, medical condition I was dealing with and everything. I've been dealing with for, a lot of years. And it's just, it's really, really, tanked a lot of my HBCU experience. I had to live like a recluse a lot. I wasn't out there as much as I want to be and everything. So it's this was just the one thing, even though I really didn't get to pull myself out there on HBCU as much as I wanted to and everything, at least I got to drop this project, that's what I'm saying. So it's in a sense, it's that one light through a whole lot of this stuff. And it's just,
I mean, you still got a semester left. You got one homecoming left in you, and being on HBCU, coming home is no issue. So you can come home anytime. Anytime, and then we're going to welcome you with open arms.
Oh, yeah, no, for real, man. I appreciate it. I really wish you would have hung out a whole lot more. Cause I had to text you one time, that was it. But, yeah, you just get caught up with stuff, and stuff of that nature.
Yeah, I understand. I do. Back when I was called Rooftop, that's funny. Actually, that name, it was Rooftop 7 a.m. because over time, a realization I had on the top of a rooftop. So I thought that would be my name. I'm a real big person on freedom and liberation, and I feel like sometimes the closer you are to the sky, sometimes you're closer to God, sometimes closer to birds, closer to flying, liberation. Those are things that I think about when I think of freedom. And I actually got this song. It go like, if freedom's what you want, then freedom's what you get. It's actually about getting out of a toxic situation and finding that freedom and letting go.
Yeah, cool. That's wonderful. And it's great how art can just bring stuff like that out of you to like realize these things, and everything. I even spoke on the last couple episodes about Ego Trip pretty much just being like a reflection of like depression and stuff of that nature. And like trying to verbalize a lot of that, Ego
That's
Trip
important.
and everything. And like I really fuck with the cover too. Like when I actually show you what the cover looks like and everything, you're gonna be like, what? And I really can't wait to exchange music. I know Ra Ra does music too, right?
Yeah. We got a few projects out together.
I really, really need to hang out with y'all. Yeah, y'all live in like North Carolina. Y'all from like other places.
Yeah, I'm from Charlotte. I was born in Charlotte. That's actually where the title of my first project came from. AL is Alabama. That's where I was born. VA. I lived there for a while, and I feel like that's what raised me a little bit. NC, that's the place that made me hungry. It made me wanna go get it. I see everybody getting it. I see everybody moving at a pace. I want to move faster. I want to, it just make me a little hungry to go and get what I want, chase whatever I desire.
No, seriously, no, for real, bro. Like Charlotte will really like bring that out of you for real, because I feel like Charlotte for a long time we didn't really have a whole lot of faces from Charlotte that was just up into the mainstream.
You from Charlotte?
Yeah, I'm from Charlotte, Eastside Charlotte. Yeah,
oh,
yeah. You see, that's why we should have hung out more. It's like, bro, I really, really wish you would have reached out for real, because you seem to have a really, really cool vibe too, man. It's just like maybe we could hang out throughout the semesters. I mean, you're RA and everything. I'll see you.
Yeah, for sure. I'm a pretty easy person to get along with. I try to like be myself around anybody. So.
Well, no, that's really cool, man. And like, you're from what side of Charlotte? You're from? I feel like you got West Side. Like you're from West Side.
Nah, I'm from the North Side.
North Side. Okay, yeah. There's like a little North Side
Creek.
vibe.
Shout out Sugar Creek.
Yeah, I know my my grandfather lived around North Side a lot, so I was kind of around out there North Side. Not out there, but I was like, like he lived in the Hidden Valley area and everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he lives into the apartment complex. You know where the bowling ring is, like University, like across from there.
Oh, okay.
And everything, the little apartment complex. So I'm like deep in the heart of Hidden Valley. I know my Uncle George lived in Hidden Valley, like when I was a kid, but I didn't think Hidden Valley was ghetto like that.
Yeah.
I just thought it was like just a childhood home and everything.
Yeah.
Like
when you're a kid, you don't know what the ghetto is. You don't know what poverty is. You know that innocence. Sometimes I wish I still had it. Like knowledge is power, but also it's the killer of innocence. It's the killer.
Now I think back at that house, I really want to buy that house again. Because it's like, bro, as a kid, we used to play PlayStation at that house.
Yo,
bro.
It. Buy it. Own properties, bro. Own properties. That's if y'all get anything from what I just said today, buy properties, bro. Because the more land you have, look, the more you can do.
Yeah, no, for real.
The more money. You know what you can do with land? Anything. Because it's yours.
Yeah, that's on my vision board. I'm trying to see if I can be so successful to the point where it's like I can buy like up to 200 acres of land. Like, no, for real, man. Like I wanted to buy like enough land where it's like, it's just like my family generations later and everything want to have like a cookout and everything. They can just always come to this land. Or they want to do family reunions. They just want to just come by and just stay someplace, or they don't got nowhere else to stay. They can stay on my land. They can like live in the house on my land and everything. Like buy a house on man, stuff of that nature. I just want to give something to like my descendants that it's just like, they got some shit.
I definitely understand, and that goes along with breaking those generational curses. I feel like my parents were the forebearers of breaking those curses for their family, and me personally, I want to bring culture and different things, like a different perspective to my family, I feel like that I'm learning a lot more. My eyes are opening up to a lot more, so I want to be able to teach my family about things that they wouldn't generally go and look up or figure out for themselves. I want to be able to educate, because, knowledge, you learn something, okay, you learn it, but it becomes true knowledge when you can teach others. So that's I want to pass down knowledge to my family, and also wealth, also wealth. I want to leave things behind, like properties, lands, books, art. Yeah, I don't want to have a lot of cars. I want to have a lot of art.
Oh no, I feel that. Art can really set you free for real and everything. And it's usually the most artistic people in the family that are usually like the black sheeps in the family. Would you describe yourself as a black sheep?
No, of course not. I feel like I'm pretty centered. I'm pretty family oriented. Uh, I don't know. I don't know if my family even have a black sheep, but if we do, I'm not gonna say no names. Anywho, oh, I think it would be. But yeah, I don't think that I'm the black sheep. I think that I'm a part of the glue. I keep everybody connected on the level head.
No, I feel. Sometimes I be feeling like I'm the black sheep. Like like you're still like the loving parts of the family and everything, but
Yeah.
there's like a sense where it's just like there's still parts where you're still just trying to like make it out
Run!
as best you can. Who's here?
Nothing, no one.
Oh,
I
okay.
was responding as run, you know.
Uh,
When you trying to find your own creative path, sometimes you need isolation. And I feel like that's where that, artist black sheep mentality come from. Because some people don't understand that the creative process sometimes require isolation. It requires you to be alone to really evaluate the things that you experience and like create something from that. To think about it, to sit and reflect without an outside force weighing in on their opinion or whatever the case may be. Sometimes you gotta create and then show the world what you created.
Yeah, no, I feel that heavy. I feel that mad heavy for real. And it's just like, it's just art can really go a long way. And I feel like what really opened the doors for me is like, like I think I said it on another episode, just like, listening to Tupac and everything, that was the first like DVD I ever owned. Well, not owned, like, I don't know, like I had an MP3 player and everything. My mom started
for
me on.
sure.
Yeah, and it's just like, for some reason my mom just had like a second disc of Tupac's greatest hits. I don't know how she just happened to have it, but she just had it, and then it's like it was in great condition. So I was like, I downloaded all the songs into my MP3 player. I don't know where the MP3 player is. I need to find that shit. Like, I'm probably never gonna find it.
My first CD actually was Lil Wayne,
I
the
had
Carter
a feeling.
3.
I had a feeling it was Lil Wayne. I want to say it was a Lil Wayne. I'm getting a lot of Lil Wayne vibes from
Yeah, my first CD was Lil Wayne, the Carter 3. My mom got it for me for my birthday. I'm not for my birthday, for Christmas actually. And of course, I had the MP3 player, with the headphones, the little fabric on the thing to go around with the thin band to go around the gray little headphones. You hook them into the Circle CD player. Nah, yeah, you probably too young to know about that, maybe.
I have a CD player. Don't be saying I'm 23 years old, man.
For real?
Yeah, I'm old. I'm
yeah.
mad old. How old are you?
Old enough.
Old enough. She's old enough.
Yeah.
She's probably an old soul. Would you describe yourself as an old soul?
Sometimes it depends. Yeah. Okay. I would say that I feel like I'm connected with my ancestors, and I feel like that reincarnation is real. Sometimes, some days I wake up, I feel like that I'm the living embodiment of certain artists, and I don't want to get too much into that unless you curious. I feel like that sometimes artists that die, they keep coming back. Like Basquiat, Tupac. Some people say that Playboy Carti lives as Tupac. That's his soul.
Really? People say that Playboy Carti and Tupac are connected on that?
Yeah.
I
Because
wouldn't know
this
that.
day that Tupac died is the day that Playboy Carti was born.
It don't really have to mean anything like that. You could be
It don't, but,
reincarnated,
that's
years
just one-
later.
that's
I know,
just-
like my Big L died on my first birthday and everything. Yeah, come February 15th. Big L died on 1999 February 15th. That was my first birthday.
Yeah, I shared a birthday with Pop Smoke. We got the same birthday.
word.
Rest in peace, Pop Smoke, man.
Yeah,
Living
man.
legend.
Pop Smoke literally, and now we have to say a living legend. He didn't even like live
Yeah,
out. Like
he
it's just
didn't.
like he died so early over some dumb shit.
He did.
I feel
That's
like the government
unfortunate.
got him, like, for real. Like, because it's like all these other rappers, they check,
mean, what
like,
did-
Pop Smoke and XXXTentacion. I always found that kind of fishy. Because it's like they just started. And I feel like they would have done, like, the most type of stuff. Like, I feel like XXXTentacion, Pop Smoke, Juice WRLD, and, who else? Maybe Lil Peep a little bit. Maybe not so much on Lil Peep. I don't really listen to Lil Peep like that. But he was alternative. So I feel like those would have been, like, the four main driving forces going forward for the next 5 years.
But I urge you to answer the question: why the hell would the government want to kill these guys?
It ain't gotta be the government. I'm just saying it could be any kind of
You
forces
said the
behind
government,
it.
though.
I said the government.
You
Okay.
did say the
Okay, well,
government.
well, let me just say like government, like as a general term for just like any like group that might be in the shadiness, trying to like knock out, just do some fugazi type, that shit.
I feel like maybe
like they were targeted.
maybe because you know why? Because those artists were different. They was on a different wavelength, and a lot of people don't like different. They don't like different. They like the same. They want us all to stay in the same line, walking the same path. And those people who stray out, like, the XX or Mac Miller, shoot, Juice WRLD, those artists, they were on the brink of some different, Pop Smoke, they was on the brink of some different type of sounds, different type of waveforms, and that creates jealousy, it creates envy, and sometimes on a whole nother level, it just creates anger,
I mean,
People be angry for things they can't comprehend.
In Juice WRLD's and Mac Miller's case, it was kind of overdose, though. I mean, for what we know.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be some stuff in the background. Who knows? Maybe they're like, listen, I don't know.
Yeah, I ain't got no conspiracies about those artists. I was just going off of what you said, that. But for a fact, I know, like, even just like me being a young artist, growing up, I didn't have that many friends. Why? Because I was different. Yeah. And once people saw that it was kind of cool to be different growing up, then everybody, hop on your wavelength. Then they clicking on your link. Then they subscribing. What was the subscriptions when I was alone being just myself? When it wasn't cool to be yourself. It's still not cool to be yourself in this society, but I ain't got no choice to be myself because I don't know how to be nobody else but that.
Yeah, no, I feel that heavy. You put it real shit for real, man. And so I always feel like there's layers. Like, everyone's kind of like an onion. Like, there's layers to people and everything. And I feel like, when it comes to creatives and everything, we kind of expose our layers in the form of our art,
Yeah, definitely.
And I feel like that just kind of like, reflects a lot of like demonic forces who want to like hide behind certain like facades and some of that nature, like where they think like they're better, like narcissism and everything like that, where they kind of like pick on and try to prey on others whom were just, who are very empathetic in nature, who just want to just, heal the world as best as it can. And, they try to beat you down and try to, like, really, like, in a sense, mutilate, like, your spirit to the point where it's, like, or it's incapable of doing what we were set out to do. And I feel like that's the biggest test in the world that we all had to deal with.
But, the force that is against most creatives is themselves. Like, a lot of creatives, like, we could be sitting next to the next Notorious B.I.G. We could be sitting next to the next Martin Luther King, but because of that self-doubt that is the underlying in most artists, creeping up, tapping on your shoulder, appearing in your dreams, when you sit down and write and it's telling you can't do something or you won't make it as far as someone else. I think that's the force against us. I think a lot of people put things on other senses like the devil or demonic forces, whatever the case may be, when it really is the person looking at in the mirror. The only thing stopping you is you. For a lot of cases, I'm not saying that the devil's not at work, but, he only can prey on people who allow him to, So it's about who you see yourself as in the mirror and how far you think you can take it.
Yeah. That's a lot, man. No, for real. Like, even as a creative, like, even sometimes, like, self-doubt and stuff, that could really hold you back for a lot and everything, I be thinking about, it's just like, like, if I would have really, like, out of high school and everything, I was getting hella financial aid. All that financial aid money, I really wish I would have just poured it into nothing but music. Like, that's one of the main things. Like, if I were to, like, really redo this shit over again, bro, this college shit, music. Because, like, really, sometimes I wonder, where would I be at this point if, like, I would have had, like, a project for every year and everything, just focus on a project. Something like that.
Yeah.
Or something. Like, you really think about, like, damn, all them months, all them seasons and so I could have just
You can't think like that, though, man. Thinking like that'll make you living in the past, regretting shit or what you could have done or, you just think towards what you could do and who you could be. Everything happens on its own time. Everything happens for a reason, and everything has its season. So, music may be your thing tomorrow, but you may find out tomorrow that you really like to paint. You're really good at it. It's just a natural thing. You just never decided to pick up the paintbrush until then. So, everything teaches you something. I feel like me personally, like with my art, if I never, now I'm saying, yeah, I shouldn't have never came to school, of course. Like, I should have just focused on my art, but I didn't know that I had this in me until I got here. You feel me? I didn't know that I was on the brink of something. I didn't know that something was like this feeling, this force was pondering in the back of my head. That subconscious feeling until I went through certain experiences, and it made me want to sing, and it made me want to dance, and it made me want to draw. And it innate all these forces out of me, and enabled me to push myself forward creatively. Just the experience of being here in the moment present in college. I thank college for teaching me about me.
Yeah, no, for real. Like college is an experience, man. I swear. I know like for my changes for college, man, it's just like, growing up I was always so like, I was a waste of time. I was this, I was that and everything. So I really didn't have a high standard of who I was as an individual until I came into college, HBCU and everything. And then it's just like, I've been an honor roll student ever since, man. And it's just like, this semester's a little bit shaky for me because, I need to get my shit together. But still, it's just like at the same token, it's just like you really think like, man, you really can rediscover what yourself like in college for real and everything. I'm mostly like a part of the Men's Achievement Center and everything. Although sometimes I get like this sense like, oh man, I wish I had more friends, or oh man, I would have hung out more with more people and everything like that. But it's like, you don't have to have like a big circle of people all around you all the time. Sometimes it's good to just be a little bit selective of the people that you keep close to you and things like that. And I feel like college teaches you a lot. I feel like I know a lot of people actually, just even me and Tay, although we and Tay don't hang out like that. We sat down, we're talking just like how me and you were talking and everything.
I feel like we don't know nobody because everybody wear a mask. They paint on the picture. They paint on the face that they want you to see you, man. How many people say they know me, got stories about me? And that's not when it's really not me.
Yeah.
It's just who I wanted you to see in that moment. It's all, and like you said, it's very selective. It's a select few that know me. A lot of people may know my name. A lot of people may have shaken my hand. A lot of people may have spent days with me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm selective with those people who like really know me. I really let in, and college teaches you not to let everybody in, because some people try to take advantage of that, of who you are and who you could be, because they see potential, even if you don't see it in yourself. They see the potential.
And people come and go too, man. It's just like now this semester, I'm just seeing old faces I haven't seen in a while. Like even for you and everything. Like I know we spoke like 2018, and now here we are actually having a full-on conversation since then, and everything. And then sometimes I look at my damn, what could have done to really like really connect with people more and network, because that was like the main thing I should have been doing. But then you like start feeling sorry for yourself over things that you've been dealing with and everything. You don't even get to enjoy the experience as much as you can. So
hey
it's
man,
just like,
you gotta live in the moment, man.
Yeah, man.
That time is past, but it's never too late to like. If you want to connect, it's not too late to. You say you got to December, right?
Yeah, till December. So it's
December,
like
push through, persevere.
October,
Finally,
November.
Go out there, put yourself out there. You gonna say, hey, I'm here. And if everybody accepts it, then they accept it. If no one accepts it, then it's okay. But if you find a few, call them the crew and do what you do.
Yeah, no, for real. Because a lot of the people I used to hang out with, even freshman year, a lot of them already left and everything, or they kind of dropped out or whatever. Like, it's crazy how many people leave and, like, not be here. Maybe they still here and you might see them around, but you don't talk to them anymore. And it's crazy how college can really be an experience like that and everything like that, But it's like for all the few people that, you do connect with, like, day to day and everything, I know there's on some personal stuff, but it's just like, like for the first 4 weeks, I was feeling so depressed to the point where I was like even like suicidal to the point, and I even like told people in the Men's Achievement Center like, hey man, I just don't feel like I can do it anymore. I feel like I missed out on way too much. This is my last semester and everything. It doesn't look like things are getting better anymore. It's just like I'm tired of just being a recluse, because like naturally that's not me. I'm an extrovert. I like to talk to people. Even talking to you right now, I'm very outspoken, but it's like I feels like at the same time like I'm not 100%. It's like it's always like I'm like I'm like a diet version of me. You know what I'm saying? And it's all because of something I have no control over and everything. And I'm still trying to work through it as best as I can. But it's just like I feel like it took a big chunk out of my HBCU experience as much as I can. And when they had the whole poetry slams and everything, I feel like that was a couple moments where I feel like I could put myself out there, where I can actually like be out there, showcase myself in a sense. And I was like, the poetry jams. That's how I'm trying to get in connection back again with Nothing But the Arts as best I can, because it seems like y'all really have some things going on. When was the last time y'all had a poetry jam for Nothing But the Arts? When was the last time?
Probably before COVID, honestly. But we did have we had a virtual poetry slam, and it was members. I included everybody, but mostly members showed up, and it was cool. But the semester just started, and it's not too late to do whatever, like poetry slams. poetry slams, networking events, opportunities to perform. Like that's all at bay. That's all. That's all on the way. And like I said, to anybody who want to be in MBTA and they have certain things that they want to do, like it's just a conversation. It's a conversation, and to make that happen. So if you want to do a poetry slam, it's nothing to plan for that and make it happen so that it gives the opportunity to open the floor. And it's a lot of poetry people in MBTA currently who are interested in performing. So I definitely want to create opportunities for everybody to grow, everybody to connect. That's what MBTA is all about. Staying plugged in with each other, staying connected, So if poetry is your outlet, I'm here to help you, and that's why I tell to anybody, like I'm here to help you get to where you want to be. Show what you want to show, prove some shit. I'm sorry to curse, but yeah, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here every day. That's why I'm working towards every day, to prove some shit to myself, not to nobody else. I don't care, give a rat's ass what anybody else thinks, but to prove to myself and what I could do and what we all could do, to grow, to elevate. I'm trying to elevate the culture of HBCU campuses because artists are often overlooked or underappreciated.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Yeah, so and I feel like HBCUs really give a whole lot of creative outlet and everything. And it sucks what COVID kind of did and everything. Kind of really sucked out a whole lot of activity going on. It kind of made me feel like I should have appreciated my sophomore year a little bit more.
Yeah.
A whole lot more. But it's all just a growing experience. Sometimes I got to remind myself I got a whole lot more time ahead of me than behind of me.
Definitely.
Even my brother tries to get me in that mindset too and everything. But you start getting older and everything. Can I still really make this music thing work? Can I really make it work? 2
Chainz got signed at what, 45?
No, he was 30 something.
30, whatever. The nigga was old. Enough. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, old. Before he popped off,
he was 26, I think, that's when he dropped.
Okay,
yeah,
that's okay. That's still older than the average age for people pop off. And it shouldn't be an age on art. It shouldn't be an age limit. We grow. Our mental grows. I may have been not creative 10 years ago, but I am today. And if I want to express myself, it's somebody who gonna feel my shit. Even if the world don't hear it, it's a good 10 people who gonna be like, yeah, you spoke to me. I heard you. I'm here. I understand what you're going through, and you helped me. And those are the people you connect with. Those are the people you grow with. Those are the people who you continue to go on your journey. And they watch your journey, and what you do is support them, and you watch their journey too. Even if they're not an artist, even if they're not a creative, if they support you, you support them. Even if they just a scholar, they're a teacher. Whatever it is.
Yeah, man, no, I feel that.
But mental health is important, man. Yeah. And I know, especially on this campus, I actually have been talking to a lot of people about this campus appreciation for, or not even appreciation, but their acknowledgement of mental health and how they treat people when they do reach out for help. And I want to be a part of that change to make this campus, North Carolina Central University, a campus where mental health is taken seriously. Because if you can't think right, how can I go to class? How can I pass? It's more than about just taking my money and, me going on about your day. They say it's important for retention. If you want me to come back here every year, why not focus on the fact that I can't focus in class because I have so much going on mentally that I can't focus. I can't focus on what's ahead of me if I'm still worried about the things that's behind me, right? Yeah. And I feel like it's important that they take that time to talk to us, to, speak with us, get in our mind, help us, give us those moments to breathe, even if it's just for a moment. They say that's what 1040 is for, but how many people go to 1040?
Yeah, 1040 hasn't been popping a whole lot lately, has it? I know.
It's getting back up there. COVID, a lot of people want to take measures to, secure their safety. So I definitely understand that. But, it's getting back up there, yeah.
Yeah, man. No, I feel that a lot of the stuff that you've been saying, I've been feeling a whole of that for real and everything. But it's I know we got a whole lot of things we got to situated. We usually go for an hour. I think we might have to kind of start closing in right around now. And this is say your name again.
My name is Jakila Bishop. You can call me Bishop. Some people call me BD Creative. JD. If you want to follow me on my poetry page, it's Bishop Speaks. music wise, you know, I'm here and I'm constantly growing. So stick with me. Follow me on Instagram, BTheCre8IF. Thank you guys. Thank you for having me, man.
Oh no, for real, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad that we're actually get to actually speak with each other and everything. I really wish we probably would have hung out a little bit more like the past couple years and everything. I've been on campus, but things happen. It's a big old campus. Like there's thousands of people here and everything.
Yeah.
We all got our, we got the business school. What department? Like you're.
I'm an English major, by the way.
Yeah, English major. So sometimes you don't bump into people as much as you wish you would, but it's like I'm glad to really have this time. Maybe we got the rest of the semester. Maybe we can turn up a little bit more for our homecoming. Who knows? We can do whatever, man. I got your contact. I'll probably keep in touch a little bit more with the Nothing But the Arts and everything. But that goes it for the Mental Threads podcast, episode 23, Jordan one. Yeah, it definitely feels like it. All right, thank you.